What's up, everybody? Welcome to this live watch-along of the United States versus Paraguay, the opening game of the World Cup here. I am decked out in my United States regalia, ready to cheer on the Americans in this fight here. This is going to be a tough first match for sure of the United States campaign run here. The Paraguay team is no pushover, no joke. And, of course, the United States has been a bit Jekyll and Hyde over the last few weeks with some of their friendlies, taking care of business there against Senegal, but then getting beat by Germany 2-1. And I'm past the moral victories with all of this. I want to see us actually play really, really well. So we'll see if we do. Let me get this a little bit lower. Try to expand the width of this. I need to adjust, put it a little 16:9. It's a little weird the way it is now. But yes, I'm here live with you all. Thank you, everybody who's joining me right now. Darren, good to see you. J-Dog, good to see you. Bama Michael, good to see you. Sean Gardner, good to see you up in here. Scuba Steve, Abernathy. Who else? Am I missing anyone else who's joining me live here? Thank you all so much. Am I on my mic? Just want to make sure I'm on my mic. Want to make sure you guys can hear me. Already, first super chat. Thank you, Wiley. Roca, when is the Interstellar Cinephiles episode dropping today? It is not dropping today. It will be dropping possibly tomorrow or Sunday. We had some technical issues on Steve's side of things, Wiley, and we were not able to record the second half of the first episode until today, actually. I've been going from one show to the next all day today. Woke up this morning, got ready to do the hot mic episode with Jeff after he dropped that news. We did that at noon. Then I recorded with Steve at 2 o'clock. We did about an hour and 15 minutes and finished off part one. And then I just did a Geek Buddies episode with Shannon at 4:30 that we're dropping tomorrow morning or Sunday morning. And now I'm here live with you all. So it's been a hell of a run today. Very, very busy. So we'll see what happens. Of course, the Streamlabs Super Chats are open, as Wiley just sent in a Super Chat, which I appreciate madly. And let's get going, man. Let's see what your thoughts are about this game. I'm going to pull it out, make it a separate window so I can watch it and monitor you guys and what you're saying in the chat so I don't miss anything you guys want to say to me as we watch this thing. But, yeah, I'm not sure. For those of you who are really tuning in to think I'm going to show the match, I cannot show the match. We will be watching along together. That's what the watch along is. So all of us watching along together. So yeah, that's the situation there. All right, let me adjust this. I don't know what's going on with this today, but there's some issues with the audio. So if you guys hear any issues with the audio, let me know. That's why I was touching base about it. I got my Yeti full of iced tea. I got my glass water bottle, and I got my grapes to enjoy the game with you all. So you'll excuse me if I have a little bit of grapes and a little bit of drinking while we go along here, just regular drinking as we go. So I'm a little nervous about this game, a little nervous about the U.S. team here. There we go. Where's the they just put the lineups here. So we've got an interesting collection. I love the Paraguay jerseys. They're really cool. I love that dark blue that they got going on. United States with the white look here with the red stripes against it. Tim Ream, what's he going to be like? Weston McKennie, what's he going to do? Christian Pulisic, is he going to shine? There's a lot of questions around this U.S. team. And, of course, Mauricio Pochettino, who is the manager. Will he make the in-game tactical adjustments that are necessary to help the United States win? A lot of people are nervous about this team, nervous about Pochettino as the coach as well, because he's already had conversations, rumored to have had conversations with AC Milan to possibly take over their job as soon as the World Cup is over. So we'll see. But I'm excited to see what we got here. Here we go. Opening kickoff. There is the strategy of kicking down into the corner, which is a new thing that's happened over the last couple of years in football/soccer. So we will see. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope they show up as well, bro. I'm with you, Kylo. I hope they show up because we've seen them get down on themselves. We've seen them make sloppy mistakes. But according to Pochettino, something happened over the last few months where the mindset changed of the Americans, where they're more in belief of what they can do. Oh, we've got the first foul of the game here. So we'll see. I'm blurry. Am I blurry? I hope I'm not blurry. Am I blurry? There we go. Am I blurry right now? I don't feel like I'm blurry. Let me know. I can't see that I'm blurry. So does anyone else see if I'm blurry? Let me know. I will check it. For those who don't know, it is on TV, is on Fox right now. It was you. Okay, good. USA got the Trump bump. I saw. Yeah, right. But Tim Ream didn't even answer the phone. So, or ignore. Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean? The defense. If there's any suspect about the U.S. team, it's actually on the defensive front. So they're going to have to work really hard to combat that stigma about their defense. So we're going to see. Yeah, Darren says the rules so far, John, I think we're going to we're getting a lot of more red cards in this tournament. Probably. There were already 3 red cards in that opening match with Mexico and Saudi Arabia, 2 for Saudi Arabia, 1 for Mexico. I don't know if there was any red cards last night. I thought that game with South Korea was excellent. A lot of fun to watch that game, the way they came back against Czechoslovakia. No offense to any Czechoslovakians who are watching. And then today, the Canada and was it Bosnia-Herzegovina game was an interesting 1-1 draw. I thought Canada was going to get the victory in that, so I was really surprised they only drew. But so far, there's 3 host countries for this World Cup. You guys know that. It's Mexico, Canada, and the United States. So hopefully the United States will follow Mexico's lead and get that victory. Oh, South Africa. Sorry, South Africa. Right. Mexico. Yeah, it was Mexico, South Africa. Yes. My apologies, guys. Thanks for correcting me. So, all right, here we go. Oh, nice pass. Oh, good header there. Oh, Balogun almost. If he kept his balance there, maybe there's a pass to the middle. I think that was Pulisic who was breaking down in the middle. Like if Balogun had found Pulisic, that's a goal. Absolutely, that's a goal. Or if he could have pulled the ball back to find Pulisic. Look at them. They're getting in there. Oh, nice pass there. Oh, no, the offside flag goes up. Yeah, I hate that shit. Yeah. Crowd seems into it. Normally, when the United States plays a Latin American team, the crowd skews more Latin American in terms of the cheering and in terms of the fan base. But it seems very clear there's a lot of United States fans there at this game, even if it's not sold out, which I don't think it is, even though they claim it is. I would have been at this game. It's SoFi. It's literally 2 hours away from my house. I would have absolutely gone to this game, but the tickets are fucking insane. $900, $1,000, $1,500. I can watch this comfortably from my house. I do not need to be in the stadium. Now, if the United States gets to a semifinal, maybe that's a whole nother ball game. Or God forbid, if there's some miracle where they get to the final, which I don't think is possible, then I would absolutely pay to go there. So, yeah. Ernie wants to know our time on the streams clock. Yeah, I've got 4 minutes and 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. That's where I'm at right now. So 4 minutes, 9 seconds, 4 minutes, 10 seconds. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have all the setup to be able to show, all the different graphics and all the different stuff going on. Maybe I'll work on that this weekend for the next watch along. I'm going to try to do one watch along a day. No promises. I'm going to try to do it, but it all depends on, my shows that I already do on this channel, the breaking news that happens, all that kind of stuff will affect whether I get to be able to do one every day. So that's the plan. And we'll see. We'll see how that all plays out for sure. I think the United States can absolutely win this game. They've got the talent. No, good idea, but not quite. Didn't quite get the pass right. We'll see if the pressure builds on the United States too. I was saying this during the Mexico-South Africa game. I guess I said Saudi Arabia. My bad. But South Africa game, I was wondering if the pressure was going to get to Mexico, and they ended up taking care of business. Of course, it was 1-0 until the red card. Then the red card kind of opened things up, and they were able to get that second goal. But still, you would think they could go 3-0 or 4-0 up with playing a 10-man South African team, but that did not happen. So there were some questions about the Mexican defense. So you wonder, the longer this goes without the United States scoring, will there be pressure, especially if Paraguay scores first? Will there be pressure in the United States? Will they, feel the nerves and make more mistakes, or will it drive them on to score? We will see. Rob Young asks me, what's realistic for the American team? Quarterfinal, semis. What would you take as a good tournament? Semis would be, I would take that as an amazing tournament, because I don't think the team has the talent to go toe-to-toe with some of the greats that would be up there. So if they get to the semis, that's a win already. That's an incredible tournament, and everybody should get all kinds of credit for it. Quarterfinals would be fine to see. Because quarterfinals gets them out of the group. Am I right on that? So I do think they can get out of the group, but I also think they're a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde team, so they could crash out of the group for sure. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's a goal. That's a goal. Yeah. An own goal. Take it. You take it. You take it. However you can score, you take it. Yes, sir. Nice. However you can get it. Darren says, my hot take is the USA gets further than England. My hot take is England could win this thing. So I hear you, though. I hear you. Good move there by Weston. Good move there by Weston. Pulisic splitting two defenders. Boom. Great move there. Look at that. Oh, it was going to be a goal either way. It was going to be a goal either way, because that pass, if that had hit Balogun, that was a goal. Or Serginho, who's camping out behind him, if he had dummied it, that was a goal. So there you go. You got it. You needed it. Yeah. Scored quicker than Dempsey did against Ghana, which was amazing. Yeah. You can tell the United States wants to put this away early. I think they want to go up 3-0 by halftime. Yeah. Is that Kyle Martino calling the game with providing color? Here we go. Oh, that's got to be that's a yellow. Yes. That's dangerous. Already a yellow this early. 10 minutes into the game, already getting a yellow. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, look at that. Yeah, totally yellow card. That's all ball. All leg. Yeah. Yeah, Mexico was loud, Darren. You're right. Yeah, the atmosphere has been very strong. Yeah, I think to answer your question from earlier, Rob, if we have I not taken that comment down? Oh, sorry about that. There we go. If we get out of the group, I think that's a good thing. I'd be happy with that, to get out of the group. Oh, that was almost the second one. Watch out now. Watch out now. Shoot. Pass. You got to cross that ball, though. Oh, it's ours. It's ours. You got to ask questions of this defense. So you have to be hoofing that ball in there, because we got a height advantage, I believe, with a couple of the defenders there. There, right there. Feed him. Oh, man, almost. Ooh, good cross. Nobody there, though. That's good. Get that ball. Yeah, good job by Robinson there. Get that ball. Yeah, I like that they're being aggressive. Nice. Look at that. Send him. Well, Balogun. Where, man? Where? Nobody was there. Come on, bro. You got to find your teammate. Yeah. Keep the pressure on, man. That second goal sitting right there. Ooh, send him. A bit too much. Bit too much there. I like this. Yeah. You want to keep your foot on the pedal. How many people? Thanks to the 60 people hanging out with us right now. Appreciate you madly. Please make sure, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, would love if you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit a like on this video as well. Hershey Tube says, have you had the chance to watch Widow's Bay? I'm loving it right now. Go USA. I have, yes. We are 5 episodes into it. We are loving it. It's turned darker. So we will see. Malone Kent, of course, please cheer for your country. I got no issues with that. Almost Paraguay. Yes, absolutely. Latino power all the way. Go ahead, brother. I'm Latino too. I hear you, bro. But I am United States. I'm born here and raised here, so I cheer for them here. But I do not disrespect anybody cheering for Paraguay here, so please enjoy. Yes, we did. So again, Widow's Bay, really good. Enjoying the series. We just finished Margot's Got Money Troubles as well. That's an excellent series. And at some point, I'm going to be starting Cape Fear this weekend. See how far I can get into that, because I have the first 8 episodes of screeners. So I want to get in on that. Oh, that's a bad pass. Oh, it is. Okay. Yes, I saw that today. It's been renewed for season 2, Willows Bay. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Rubio's here. Try to stay awake, clown. I hear you, Sean. Wanting to start Pepi over Balogun, but I think he likes the danger of Balogun against this Paraguay defense. And then he can bring Pepi on in the second half, in the 70-minute mark, 72-minute mark, kind of fight for another goal or kind of put the game away and give him some minutes in the World Cup. So we'll see. Yes, we are holding the ball. That is a good sign. Absolutely. Oh, really? I didn't see that. BBC showed Tom Cruise with Beckham during the anthems. Oh, I didn't see that. I was starting the show, so my bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's funny how everybody's a soccer fan now, isn't it? Roca's been here for decades. All of a sudden, all these people are showing up as soccer fans, football fans. Just so we're clear. Oh, it did, actually. That's a corner, possibly. Yeah. I'm glad Robinson's back. There was that injury there. Enter Ledman. I agree with you. We don't need to see the corrupt Infantino or the corrupt Rubio, for sure. I agree. Oof. That's why I liked there was the video came out of Tim Ream ignoring Trump's phone call to the team. I love that. You have to have a good balance. Pulisic can do his stupid Trump dance all he wants. Let the other players also express their points of views. I think it's comical that the same people who spent the last 4 years insulting and demeaning and ridiculing the previous president, Joe Biden, are the ones telling you that you have to respect the office of the presidency. What a bunch of hypocritical liars, because it's their boy in the presidency. Give me a fucking break. Nick, I'm sorry, there isn't a time, but I can give you, if you guys ask for a time, I can give you it. Right now it's 15, 20, 26, 15, 27, 15, 28, 15, 29, 15, 30. I will work on that this weekend to figure out how to put the time up on there. I might have to, finally break down and figure out OBS overall. So we'll see. Nice pass there. Oh, Mulligan. Good. Jorginho, no. Bad first touch. Bad first touch. God damn it. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Good stuff. Pass it right back to him. What are you doing, Serginho? Fucking hell, man. This is the World Cup, baby. I tell you what, maybe I should start Pepi over Dest. I agree, J-Dog. Ooh, that's a far one. Here. Oh, there it is. Oh! Damn. Oof. What happened? Oh, yeah. Oof. He nudged him. Yeah, that was almost there. Albirroja, 79. Ken, what is the Albirroja? Is that their nickname? Sparky says, as an Argentinian, I'm rooting for Paraguay, but I think this game can go either way. Yes, agreed. Don't rate Poch's strengths. Yeah, I mean, Pochettino looks like he's just chilling out on a Sunday afternoon watching his sons play soccer in the local park. What's the one button? Center button. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, 4 years ago. Oh. Just hoof it, man. Hoof it. Yeah. Bring the other players on. Whoa. Kevin Merton says, hey, Roka, good to be back on another World Cup watch along after 4 years. Yes, agreed. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you hanging out with us today, man. Thank you. Fred says, hey, Outlaw, do you have a favorite soccer movie? Mine is The Big Green because it was filmed in my hometown of Austin. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of soccer movies. Certainly, I loved Victory, even though I know it's not that great of a movie. It's a cheesy movie. But in the 1980s, when you didn't have many soccer movies and you were in love with soccer like I was as a young guy growing up, Victory was everything, especially with all those incredible former players playing a part on both sides of the movie there. The Damned United is a damn good soccer film as well. Shaolin Soccer is a lot of fun. Yeah, as Abernathy points out. That's no, I went off McKennie. Nick wants to know, as a non-football watcher here, if at any point you can add tidbits, would be helpful. Yeah, sure. Nick, ask me questions. What do you want to know? I'm happy to talk to you guys about rules, questions you might have about formations or intentions, what's going on here. Happy to answer any of those questions. Just let me know what your questions are, and we'll put it together. So, oh my God, Goal. I don't know how Goal got 3 installments. That is not, that is not a good soccer movie. I remember years ago, I took Mike Vogel to see a German soccer movie that was about a gay player coming out. That was a really interesting experience. Yeah, betting like Beckham. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good one. Once in a Lifetime, The Extraordinary Story of the New York Cosmos. That's an incredible documentary. I love that documentary. Let's see. What else? Let's see. LFG, that's a great doc on soccer. What's the one I saw with Vinnie Jones that was kind of like Mean Machine? It was kind of like a Longest Yard. I forget what that one was. Let's see. Yeah, Victory. Oh, I did see the Michael Keaton, Robert Duvall one, A Shot at Glory. I thought that was interesting with Ali McCoist and Brian Cox. Fever Pitch. I think Fever Pitch is a damn good film. The Colin Firth, Ruth Gemmell one, based on the Nick Hornby book, which is what the Jimmy Fallon, Drew Barrymore one was based on as well, except they used the Red Sox instead of the Arsenal football team. What's another? Green Street Hooligans is good. I like that. I like Green Street Hooligans a lot. Elijah Wood, Charlie Hunnam, Claire Forlani, and the dude who was the actor in Vandervalk. I forget that guy's name. Mark Warren, I think his name is. That was a good movie. I like that one. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to lie to you. Pluto TV has been showing She's the Man for the last couple of months, maybe in preparation for the World Cup. That is not a bad film. I mean, for an Amanda Bynes film, that is not a bad film. And I find myself like it's very cute for what it is, right? I'm not a Ladybugs person. I'm not a Mean Green Machine, whatever it is person. But I did enjoy She's the Man. And it makes it all the more tragic what happened with Amanda Bynes and the mental health episodes that she's gone through, because she was so talented, so funny. You would think that she'd be making bank right now. There's no way Amanda Bynes wouldn't have found herself in the Marvel or DC universe as one of those characters in there. She's such a talented person. So yeah, I enjoyed She's the Man. That was a lot of fun. The Taika Waititi film, Next Goal Wins, I thought that was one of the sweetest soccer films. So if you guys haven't seen that film, I would recommend as long as you don't have any high expectations, you just want to enjoy a sweet film about football, about soccer, I highly recommend Next Goal Wins for sure. Oh, Pulisic. No, too high, the cross. That's the end of the first quarter, so to speak. Yeah, Mean Machine, that's the one, Vinnie Jones. So yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else that I think is good? Well, I like the series that was on Netflix. You guys remember that series, The Beautiful Game? It was like a 6-episode series or 8-episode series. I thought that was a good series on Netflix. I enjoyed that one. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so now we're in a bit of a break. So any questions you guys might have, let me know. Do I have any Streamlabs that have come through? No, just Super Chat so far. Let's see what you guys recommend. Alan Shearer in the first film. Right. I remember that, Darren. I liked Victor. Weird seeing Stallone versus Pele. Yeah, I know with Pele. Yeah, I know. It's very Stallone with all those guys was super weird. But of course, that was like post Rocky. So, he probably got the film made. By the way, who directed Victory? A lot of people don't know this. John Huston, the guy who directed African Queen, the guy who directed Annie, the guy who did a number of incredible films, The Maltese Falcon. John Huston directed Victory. So Michael Sheen as Brian Clough was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I agree, Rob. That was a great film. I remember just stumbling upon that movie because I was, in a Michael Sheen phase. And when I saw that trailer, I was like, I got to watch the movie. And I think I bought the Blu-ray. Before I even bought it, before I even watched it, I bought the Blu-ray to watch it. And I loved it. I still have the Blu-ray. I loved it. Yeah, it was called Mean Machine, Roca. Yeah, Vinnie Jones and Danny Dye. Yeah, absolutely. I watched that one. Yes. Ben like Beckham. Yeah, half and bad. Yeah, Kicking and Screaming. A lot of people love Kicking and Screaming. I know that. Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum. Yeah, and She's the Man. It's based on Shakespeare. Yes, absolutely. Sean Trennan says Saipan with Steve Coogan that came out recently. A good soccer film on Roy Keane and Mick McCarthy's fight for the. Yes, that popped up on Netflix here in the States. Sean, I don't know if you're in the States, but I popped up on Netflix in the States. I'm definitely going to watch it. If you guys haven't watched the recent Untold documentaries on Jamie Vardy and on Liverpool winning, my team Liverpool winning against AC Milan in oh my God, why can't I remember? But in the Champions League final, we were down 3-0. I highly recommend watching that. And the and the Vinnie Jones one. The Vinnie Jones one was excellent. Why? Because it focuses a lot on Vinnie Jones during his soccer career. Only the last 10 minutes focus on Vinnie Jones, the actor. So I think those were excellent untolds on Netflix. Yeah, Intel says some sloppiness in the file. The U.S. mostly controlling games, sure, for sure. Saipan is great. Okay, I'll put that on the list. Ladybugs. You can add clock in both OBS and StreamYard. Oh, can I? Okay, how can I do that? Do I just kind of share it? Let me see. Maybe I can put it in the... Do I do it like this? Oh, maybe I can just... Yeah, let me see what I can do here, guys. A good suggestion. Let me see what I can do. Maybe I can bring this course Gamecast. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, I guess we could do it that way, right? Because I think it updates. So let's see if it does update. Because it's on the Gamecast. We'll see. I was hoping it could be behind me, but maybe it can't. Oh. Pulisic. Tyler. Oh, yeah, there it is. Ball again. Goal or offside? Goal or offside? Yeah. Flag stay down. Yes. Oh, now the flag goes up. Motherfucker, just put the flag up. God damn it. Is there VAR? Well, I guess they had to go back and watch the footage before they put the flag up. That's understandable. Yeah, possibly a little bit. Damn. Just a bit offside. Let's see. Wiley OFC says, what's a movie that you recently added to your favorites of all time? For me, it's Defending Your Life. Yeah, Defending Your Life is great. Absolutely love Defending Your Life. Do you guys like this setup? Is this setup okay, or do you want me to go back to just being fully on frame on the screen? I should put something behind me other than that blue, right? What do I have? Do I have anything? Do I have this? Yeah, I suppose that could work. That's a little more decorative. So if you guys want me to go back to the other look, I can do that. But I kind of like this look because I'm pretty big in the frame. And so maybe I'll take down... I don't want to take that down because maybe people want to send in Streamlabs or Super Chat. So maybe I can make this bigger? Or no? Can I make that bigger? No, I guess not. That's a shame. All right, so now you guys can see the time. So does that work for you guys? If you guys are cool with it, I'll leave it up as it is. Okay, cool. More professional. Thank you, Philip. I apologize that I wasn't so professional when we first started. But you get to see my grapes, though. That's a little embarrassing. You'll see my grapes. But hey, man, I'm eating what I'm eating. It's better than eating crap. So thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Yep, setup is solid. All right. All right. Let's see here. Let me bring the screen up. All right. So I'm watching this thing here on a pulled out frame. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, any questions you guys have, please do not feel ashamed to ask anything. There it is! Boom, baby! Boom! That's 2. There's no offside there. That's 2, baby. Fantastic. Balogun. That is 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro. You guys are getting hit by a buzzsaw right now. The United States is flowing, man. They're free flowing, dog. They're flying all over the field. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Whoosh. Fantastic. Fantastic. Look at that. Woo. Fantastic goal by Balogun. Kylo Kill. I agree with you. Where's this team been? Well, maybe Pochettino, had to kind of work them. Had to, get them in the right frame of mind, had to kind of put them through their paces to figure out what was his, best team. And he seems to have found his best team. And certainly against Germany, a lot of people felt he had found his best team in that second half, especially after they went down 1-0. So maybe. Look at these guys. Look at these. All of a sudden, they know how to play with a ball. Amazing. Watch out now. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought that was he could have held the ball a little longer, found a better cross. What's up, Curtis? Good to see you. Fred says, how full is the stadium with this administration asking for a friend who's not really a friend? I don't know, to be honest with you. I think it's not full because of the cost of those seats. Like a lot of those second-tier seats right above the first row, or first section, rather. That section above, there's a lot of empty seats there because those were the seats that were going for like $2,000 or $3,000, which is insane. Yeah. Well, you say everybody's covered in red, white, and blue, where Paraguay is also red, white, and blue, their flag. So, it might not just be all the United States fans that are red, white, and blue. There's some of those that are Paraguay. Yeah. 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 Now the question becomes, can they hold on to the lead? Can they add to the lead, right? Because, everyone knows this who watches soccer, watches football. The most dangerous lead in football is the 2-0 lead, right? What's the joke with Mexico, the 2-0? Because we have beaten Mexico 2-0 so many times, even against the normal connotation of that score, so. Thoughts on Australia and Turkey as opponents? I think Turkey is going to be real tough. I think we're going to handle Australia, but I think Turkey's going to be real tough. My concern with Australia is that we get overconfident and we think, we can beat these guys. We should not be overlooking anybody. We should play everybody as if they're fucking Brazil, because I think that's the way we're going to shock the world and surprise people. Look at this. A lovely 1-2 is going on here. Whoa. Yeah. Nice. Oh, Pulisic. Tillman. Oh. Serginho. Oh. Still, Tillman getting in there and causing trouble is good. Look at that. Look at them. They're all over the ball, man. I don't know this United States team. Who is this? Whoa. That's got to be. Oh, no. Advantage. Go. Look at this fucking USA team, man. What is going on? There we go. Christian. Woo. Oh. Damn. There. Oh. Swing around. There it is. Oh. Nice pass to reset the offense. Yeah. That was a bad, that pass was a little had too much air underneath it. What does advantage mean? Advantage when in soccer and football, when a player has been fouled by an opposing team, but the team of the player who was fouled still has the ball, the referee can choose by discretion to play advantage, which means he doesn't call the foul, which stops the run of play, but lets the play continue because the team whose player was fouled is on the attack. And so this is something they changed years ago in football, that the referee, at his or her own discretion, will decide to stop the play or not when the people who have the ball are also the team that has a player who was fouled. That's basically what advantage is. Ooh, Oh, Tillman, almost. Corner kick. Let's see. What other question? Kaplan says, hey, John, if you're familiar with it, what's your take on the legacy of Eurico Miranda in global? So I'm not familiar with Eurico Miranda. Maybe at halftime, you can let me know where to go check that out. I don't know who that is, unfortunately. So I'm sorry I can't answer that. Roger says, regarding clock, you need to create a new overlay and add a clock timer widget, then copy the overlay URL provided by the widget. Okay. All right, Roger. Thank you, Roger. Let's see. Maybe Charles should keep his dodgy. Maybe his dodgy shirt on. Oh, damn. Oh, I thought that was in. That is as close. Let me see. Oh, my Lord. That was like, oh, damn. Son of a bitch, man. 2 or 3 more inches and that bounces into the goal off the post. Absolutely. Oh. Man, this team is fucking feeling it today. This is amazing. I've spent years. Ooh. That's tough. That's tough. Easy now. Yeah, I'd probably bring some medical personnel to take a look at him. You don't want to get a concussion. Yeah, be careful there, man. Let's see. Massive. Anybody else? I thought somebody had a question. Did anybody have a question that I missed? If I missed your question, please let me know. Oh, here we go. Nick says, I do have a question. I thought there was only 2 halves, but they have the 20-minute. Yeah, so this is something they've added, Nick. It was not the case, but the last few years, especially in Qatar, or Qatar, however you want to say it, because of the heat, they added these breaks at 22 minutes, 23 minutes, or 20 minutes to let the players take a break, drink some water, rehydrate, because players were getting injured. Players were getting cramps in the heat. So they added that as a way of keeping the star players on the pitch and giving a bit of a break to the players and resetting things. So that's been added now. No matter what the temperature is, it seems like this is required no matter what the temperature is at these World Cups now. So that's why they're doing that. Oh, that's a bad pass there by Serginho. I mean, Serginho's been active, but I have to say I'm not 100%. 100% don't feel like he's been making some mistakes is what I feel. I feel like he hasn't been as on the same level as on the same level as some of the players have been, or most of the players have been here for the United States. Andrew Cook says, did you hear about the Scots fans whose visas were changed from approved to not approved recently? Some people have 10,000 pounds tied up in flights. I did not know that. Fucking man, I swear to God, this State Department of fucking United States with this shit. It's a World Cup, man. These fans are coming to enjoy the games. Your fucking ethnocentric, xenophobic fucking points of view should not be a part of this, man. It's a shame. It's a shame. I mean, what happened with that Somali referee is a shame. To be used by these racist motherfuckers as a political tool is a shame. What happened with what happened in Canada, right? That player that didn't get in to play the game. And then what's the other one? The Scots. That's a shame. But the Scots, I was watching a really fun news report on the Scottish fans coming off the plane, I think in Boston, and they were all in their kilts, which was really cool. Oh, there's Serginho. Oh, why are you not passing that to fucking Pulisic? Why are you trying to? Yeah, I saw that, and they were coming off the plane in their kilts and shit. And then one of the guys like, I'm going to find a Cheers bar. I'm going to drink in my hotel, and then I'm going to find a Cheers bar. I thought that was great. So that's one of the joys of the World Cup is people coming together from all different countries to like have fun. I saw a video last night of the South Korean fans in Mexico. They were at one of the restaurants there in Mexico, and the manager put on the music video for Psy's Gangnam Style, and the Mexicans and the South Korean fans were there just doing the thing and dancing together. This is what football can do. Bring people together, bring people from different nations, different walks of life together. This is why I love soccer, why I love football. There's so much passion behind it. The problem comes, of course, when fucking administration officials and politicians and presidents and premiers and prime ministers get involved and use it for their own political purposes, man. They taint it with their bullshit. And FIFA, of course, with their super corruption. Infantino, Sepp Blatter, all those corrupt motherfuckers, man, because they all want money. Well, they get bit in the ass now with how many people are not showing up to these games. It's embarrassing, so yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Got to be careful not to be complacent. Paraguay is going to come with all they got. Go, Serginho, go. Oh, what happened? Oh, nice fucking juke there. Go, send him. There it is. Oh, 3-3-3. Oh, he blocked it. Damn. Woo. Here we go again. Get back on side. What are you all doing lollygagging? Get back on side. Get back on side. Jesus Christ. What are you fucking doing, man? Run your ass back on side. This is why I don't coach the kids, man. I'd be yelling at the kids all the time. My Lily Outlaw said this to me the other day. She's like, well, you should coach soccer for the local kids. I'm like, you don't want me coaching soccer for the local kids. I'd be on their asses. Can't show the game call season. Not if I want to keep a YouTube channel. It's not how it works. There are copyright issues with that. Curtis says, what's onside? So I can explain offside in a second. So offsides basically is onside versus offside. So when you're playing football in this situation, you cannot pass the ball to a player on your team if that player has beaten all the defenders. Right? Because you would just camp out the whole time in front of the goalie if you could do that. So who's this? Is that DiCaprio? Is that Leonardo? I don't know who that is. Yeah, basically no cherry picking. Yeah, good call, Sean. So basically, let's say like the whole defense is back here. If your player goes past the last defender, between the last defender and the goalie, if your player goes and then you kick the ball to them, it's offside. Uh-oh. Nice. Now, if you're the player who's gonna get the ball, if you start running just as your teammate kicks the ball to you, as long as when he kicks the ball, you're not past the last defender, you can receive the ball past the last defender. So it all depends on when the person kicks the ball. If they kick it before you're past the last defender, then you can receive it past the last defender and be one-on-one with the goalie. However, if they kick it and you're already past the last defender, it's offside. But when you're breaking down to the goalie, if you get to the point where it's just you and the goalie and you have a teammate to your right who is past the last defender, you can pass to them and it's not offsides, because you've already broken past the last defender initially. So any teammate that comes with you is already considered onside. That's the best way I can explain it to you guys. There are other like really unique offsides and onsides qualifications. Like if the goalie goes past you, then all of you can stream down and there is no offside. So it just is it's a case by case basis in how they approach it. Trust me, the Lady Outlaw is still trying to figure out offside. She's been watching for years. So Spell says, I like to use this example using American football of the last defender is a moving line of scrimmage. Yeah, basically, yes. The last defender is a moving line of scrimmage, right? Like, yeah, because like you cannot run past the line of scrimmage before the football is hiked. Same thing with football. You cannot run past the last defender before the ball is kicked to you. Oh, there's Katy Perry. Look at them holding hands. Ugh, is this all like a showpiece with Justin Trudeau? Yeah, this is see right here. You can see nice. Bama Michael, you're not wrong. All right, so Nick says, so you can't pass the ball unless a defender is with you? No. You can pass the ball as long as who you're passing it to is not past the last defender when you kick the ball, not when the ball arrives, when you kick the ball. So you have to make sure the person you're passing it to, oh, see that? Oh, I lost it there. Look at that. They're stepping into the passing lane so well. Just putting the pressure on Paraguay. Yeah. I love this. Obama, this is hilarious. USA coach looks like he's about to go bass fishing with that fin. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. So hopefully that answers you, Nick. Hopefully that answers you. Jarvis shows says, new soccer, how long do they play? Is there a halftime? Yes, 45 minutes every half. But it's up to the referee's discretion what they call injury time. So the extra minutes, and that's like when players get hurt or things go out of bounds or there's a stoppage in play. And the referee is the one who determines the numbers for the halftime. And now that they've added that 20-minute break, that is not added on to the overall time of halftime. It's much more about like in the run of play when they stop the ball, when the ball goes out of bounds, someone gets injured, there's offside flags, so it takes a little while to get back on side, do everything. So those are things that are added up by the referee. The referee has it in their head. They decide how many minutes there are. Someone holds up a sign on the sideline, the fourth official saying how many. Oh! Go best, go 4, 3, baby! Woo! What did I tell you? Didn't I say they want to be up 3-0 at halftime? They're up 3-0 at halftime. Now they can, kind of take it easy in the second half, work some people up, move in some subs, get them some World Cup experience. This is good. And plus, for those of you who don't know, with the World Cup, goal differential is very important. So you want to win your first game by as many goals as possible, because that can be the difference between you winning the group, even getting out of the group as a second place team. So it's important to score as many goals as possible so that you can have that goal difference. And the goal differential is how many goals you've scored over 3 games versus how many goals your opponent scored over the three games that are in the group. So you want to be ahead. If you're up like 4 or 5 goals and 2 teams are tied for the same points, 3 teams are tied for the same points, then whoever scored the most goals versus letting in the most goals, whatever the difference is, who's ever got the highest difference, they're the ones who advance. So yeah, it's very important. Dude, Balogun is doing his thing. Who was it that said, Ricardo, that Pepi should have started over Balogun? Maybe put that one away for now. Exactly. Yeah, Darren said that so well. There's the offside rule perfectly beaten. Yeah, for sure. All right, let me turn this down a little bit because I don't want to be yelling. But yeah, that was a great first half. Holy crap. Fantastic first half. You're so right there, Kylo Kill. Best half we've had in a long time. So we'll see what happens. Maybe where is Balogun now? Yeah, good point, Darren. Where is Balogun now? Where does he play? Because maybe Liverpool should give him a fucking call if he's available. We need a striker until Ekitike comes back. So I would love a football play. Where is he at? Is he at AC? Where is he at right now? He's in Monaco. Oh, he's playing for Monaco, huh? Let's go get him from Monaco. Fuck, is he available? I would go get him right now. He was only 30 million. Suffered a serious injuries. Right. Right. Balogun finished the 25-26 season as Monaco's top scorer with 19 goals and 4 assists in all competitions, and the league's fourth top scorer with 13 goals. Wow. I guess we can't get him. What's this crap? So this is what is this nonsense? Jesus. We're going a little too far with this American shit, man. Calm it fucking down. Rob Young 10 says, super chat for the fact that Bournemouth's Tyler Adams is the midfield for the USA. Up the cherries. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for giving us Iraola. Antonio Iraola. We'll see how he does at Liverpool. We'll see if he can repeat the things he did at Bournemouth at Liverpool. We'll see. It's a whole different situation to do at Liverpool than it is at Bournemouth. So we'll see. Sorry, not good enough for the P. Yeah. Nick Alvarez, on the world stage, would MLS be AA or AAA? AAA, maybe. AAA. I mean, if Messi is still the star of your league has got some issues. An aged Messi. The fact that Luis Suarez was still playing for CSI Miami, for Miami FC last season, that tells you that your league is not in great shape. Your league is not in great shape. This is like having the basketball players from the big three still playing in your basketball league, going full court and playing 5-on-5. That it doesn't show a good situation. What did you like ramen, Roga? Not since I was 20 years old and eating it for 99 cents in those styrofoam containers, man, when I was super poor. Yeah, fantastic first half here. 3 goals, 2 goals from Balogun. Fantastic stuff and an own goal. Yeah, Nick says, I thought Messi won the cup last time. 4 years ago, Nick. 4 years ago, which is a lifetime on a soccer player's body. Oh, I like the pantsuit. Rebecca looking good. I like the solid understated look. Sometimes Rebecca leans into the pastels and the flowers. I'm not a fan of that. I like her much more understated. There's a elegance to her when she's understated. So here we go. There it is. There's Cruz and Beckham. Here we go. What's that? Let's see here. Sean says, MLS would improve massively if they introduce regulation promotions. Yeah, but we don't have that kind of money or infrastructure to do that kind of shit, and you'd have to have negotiations with the other leagues. And would the other leagues want to be seen as the lower leagues? I guarantee you they don't want to be seen that way. That's the problem with an American approach to that kind of stuff. It doesn't work. Whereas the Europeans have been doing that for centuries. So it's kind of baked into it all, right? But I don't think, the USL wants to be seen as the farm league or the second division or there's all of that gets into the situation. So Was it Fox who called James Corden a full kit wanker? I don't know. Who was that? I don't know who that was. All right, what's the situation? So what's this widget you were talking about? So I should create a new overlay with a widget? Like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means, right? Because this is what? This is this. This is this. Oh, that's not bad. I don't mind that. There's this. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't like that. This is cool. So would I add a box? Would I add a box for the widget? Oh, add item. Here we go. Dynamic camera grid. What does that mean? What is that? So I could set it up here, maybe? Nah, I don't like it. Cancel edit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think I actually don't like let me change the graphic here to not have those things in the corner. Yeah, there we go. So maybe I just put the Paraguay one in. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do. I got Canva. So keep talking about you. Keep asking questions. If you guys have sent in any Streamlabs or Super Chats, I'm more than willing to read them and answer them. Any questions you have as we're looking at before we go into the second half. Would love to hear from you. Take that one down. Let's see. Download transparent background. Okay, so let's change that one. Who's this? Oh yeah, this one. The Mbappe one. All right, there we go. All right, so that one's a much cleaner look to it. Let's see. Let's see if I can do something here. Yeah, maybe that one. Let's see, 1280 by 720. Images. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Let me see here. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, shit. Is it the WebP? Okay. Sorry, gang. Just kind of working on stuff. So, yeah, like I said, keep asking any questions. I will get to them in just a second. Just trying to get this background to be a little more vibrant. And keep a lookout for the Lay's commercial, Winston's Lay's World Cup commercial. Hopefully we see it. All right, let's see if that's a better background for me, more vibrant background. It's a little distracting, yeah? That's a little distracting. What about that one? No, that's a little much. All right, we'll see what it can do. I'll work on it. Yeah, maybe this one. It seems pretty simple, straightforward. Let's see if that one's not a ding 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 ding. Who's this? Oh, it's Juno. I knew that voice sounded familiar. Anybody looking forward to this season 4 of Ted Lasso? I mean, I like the idea that they're opening the door to women's soccer. I think that's great because it's blowing up all over the world. I do think it feels a little opportunistic, like why it should be a Ted Lasso, but it's a woman instead of Jason Sudeikis. They could have found a woman to be the coach or the manager. I know they have a woman who's an assistant manager. I kind of like that a little bit better. What do you guys think? Is this one better? I kind of like this one better. This is a little, well, maybe not. I kind of like the field being there in the bottom. So we'll see. Anyway, all right. Where do we got the question? Sorry. Comments. Here we go. Another movie with soccer said fantastic is The Boys from Company C. Okay. Okay. Let's see. That's why NFL doesn't have chats with. I think it was that called. I think it was Lawless that called Corden. Oh, did he really? Like, what the fuck's he? Lawless cracking me up. Oh yeah, The Gambler. Yeah, a lot of people love that. The James Caan movie for sure. The guy in the red jacket looks like a guy from Ted Lasso. Let's see. Curtis says, in case you got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, when to why. That's right. There you go. Yeah. Good call there. Gambler. Josie out the door, speaking fluent Spanish, Telemundo broadcast. That's great. I love it. I think I saw Winston on the Lay's commercial on Telemundo channel. Oh, nice. All right. Tim also, what's a clean sheet? A clean sheet is when the other team doesn't score. So if you keep that team from scoring, you have gotten a clean sheet. It's basically a symbol of respect for the defense. They kept a clean sheet, which means no one scored on them. So it's about the goalie and the defense. Yeah. Let's see. I can't wait for season 4, Ted Lasso. It'll show that always puts a smile on face every time I watch it. Respect. Sure. I'll let the season of Lasso develop to judge. Agreed. Does Winston have any issues? Yeah, he's been talking. He's mentioned that he would love to come on and join me for a live stream. So at some point we may do that. Danielle Lopez says, can you put the score on the screen and leave it there? Yeah, it's right there. It's 3-0. Can you guys not see the score? Wiley, you asked a question 45 minutes ago, maybe. What's a recent film I saw that I would put on my greatest of all time list? Project Hail Mary. Absolutely. Project Hail Mary is on my greatest of all time list. Eventually it'll find its ranking as the years go on, but absolutely it's one to be considered as one of the greatest films ever made. For sure. All right. Let's see. I'm sure Josie played for Sunderland. Yeah, I think he did. He was one of those like coulda, woulda, shoulda players for the United States. There was people always wanted more from him. He couldn't quite always get there, but people certainly wanted more from him when he played for the United States. And unfortunately, he couldn't quite get there. Should I make this bigger? Maybe I should make this bigger for you guys. Hold on. Zoom in. There we go. Is that better? Oh, no, I don't know if I can. Yeah, maybe I can't make it bigger on the screen. Is that good? Yeah, there we go. How's that for the score? That way you guys can see the score and you can see the time. Or do you guys like seeing the lineups and the changes? Let me know. What do you prefer? I can make it, pull it back out again. And we can see like the numbers here and the lineups. We'll see. All right, let me know what you guys like. Do you like the score? Or do you like it pulled back further, or zoom in more? And by the way, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, there we go. Apple pop. All right. Are we back? All right. Everybody's back. All right. There's some changes, some substitutes. All right. A thing to tell you guys, some of you may be new. There are substitutes that happen during the game. Once you're substituted, though, you cannot come back on the pitch. You're done for the game. Oh, wow. Berhalter's coming on, huh? All right. I like that. So what I said, exactly what I said. They're going to get minutes for the other players to come on. Winning 3-0 gives them the opportunity to bring on new players, to give them some World Cup experience. See what they can do. Without the lineup was better? Okay. There you go. I think that's good. Yeah, Kyle's right. You can't just sit. You can't just like take your foot off the pedal. Well, so how often does the World Cup happen? Wiley, the World Cup happens every 4 years. And it's a different nation every time that's hosting. Well, look at all those people that are not back from getting food at halftime. I think Pochettino just wants to rest him because there are bigger games coming with Turkey. And I don't think he wants to, risk hurting him. It's a gutsy decision for sure. Yeah, Bama says correctly. Oh, get it out. Uh-oh. That's a terrible pass. Oof. Lucky. Don't fall asleep, man. Don't start falling asleep. Paraguay can put 3 goals on the board. Don't start falling asleep. No, he's holding. Gustavo's holding him, man. Yeah. Latin American teams love to get you in trouble when they're losing. It's standard operating procedure for them. They'll fall down. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stay with him, Tim. Oof. Wow. Yeah, watch out, man. Don't fall asleep, guys. Shall I show you the Knicks against the Spurs the other night? Don't fall asleep. This casual passing, this is where the United States gets stupid. They start to fucking take their intensity off, and then next thing you know, Paraguay scored a goal or two, and now it becomes a nervy affair. So, watch out. Got to ride out the first 20 minutes here because Paraguay is probably going to throw everything in the kill. Oh, shit. Get it out. Oh, my God. Get it out. There you go. Hoof it out of there. Let the defense reset itself. Yeah, nice Tim. Ooh, yeah, that's oh no, he's gonna try to get it. No, no, no. Oh, come on. What? Did he get him? Oh, Darren, what you asked earlier, I do like the ref cam. I'm a big fan of the ref cam. Does he get him? Not even. Oh, come on. Barely touches him. Oh, Alameda loves to flop him. See what I mean? The flopping is going to begin. The, oh my God, I've just been shot kind of reactions are going to begin. This is what the Latin American teams do. Look at Kareem. Nice. Watch out. Watch out. Go get that. Go get that. Why are you letting. Oh, is it offside? Why? Are they seeing a penalty? Mistaken identity? Oh, they're going to take the yellow card away. Oh. Oh, maybe it should be the Almiron and for simulation. Yeah, for simulation. Yeah, he's going to take a look at the VR. Oh, this is interesting. Wow, fuck. I hope they start doing this in all the games. I think every yellow card and every fucking red card should be looked at on the monitor to make sure. I love it. Look, we didn't touch him at all. He did. Look at that. He went 2-3 steps and then fell down like he was shot from the stance. That is not a yellow card. Oh, so Nick, yeah. No yellow card for Tim Ream, yellow card for him for simulation. That's amazing. This does not happen. So this is the new technology, the new rules that they're doing. So what you saw here was Tim Ream missed the player, but the player faked like he'd been hit. And over the last few years, to get away from players diving, which had been a problem during Ronaldo's heyday and Neymar's heyday, they came up with rules that essentially if the player fakes being knocked down or hit, the player who fakes it gets a yellow card. And so what they saw here, which is very new, these rules, is that the referee from the VAR check upstairs, the referees who were up upstairs watching the game, they signaled to him, retake a look at this video. Tim Ream did not hit this guy, so he shouldn't get the yellow. The guy who simulated that he got hit should get the yellow. So that's what they did. They reversed the decision. And I think this is great. I hope this becomes standard operating procedure for referees in games now going forward in all leagues, because we've seen this so many times where referees do not look at these red cards or yellow cards, and the person did not hit the other person to get the yellow card or the red card, and they can't rescind them because there hasn't been a rule in place to be able for the referee to rescind those things and the VAR officials to look down and look at the videotape and make their decision, or the replays and make their decision. So yeah. Yeah, basically it's supposed to stop flopping. Nick, as you saw just now, it doesn't. Oh, where was that, Tillman? Fucking hell, man. Come on. God damn it, man. This is the World Cup, bro. Every pass, every move you make should be at 10 level, at the A level, A+ level. That little fucking weak ass pass, that's not where it's at, Tillman. That's a player who thinks, oh, it's fine. We're up 3 goals. That's another reason why I don't know if I'd make it as a manager, because I'd be constantly telling my team that it's 0-0 or that you're down a goal, even when we're up 4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. See, now that's kind of a softer form of simulation, because he's pretending, like, watch here, like this right here, he's making a bit of a meal of it. He did get hit, but he's making a bit of a meal of it to try to get a penalty. But that's not as obvious as what Almiron did. So, yeah. Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Now what you're going to see is a bit of time wasting. So when a team is in the lead, they will sometimes take longer to throw the ball in, longer for the goalkeeper to kick the ball out. Those are those things that become, oh, shit. Nice. Cut back inside. Why are you cutting outside? The defender's clearly skewing you to the out. There you go. Oh, look, see what I mean? These are these little kind of like mental fucking mistakes that are so frustrating, because you don't need to kick the ball like a little child. Kick the ball like a man. Ooh. All right, that's a yellow. Yeah. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah. Oh, Balligan knows how to flop well. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind that kind of stuff, because that's part of the game. It's when the flop is overt, like what you saw with Almiron. So Rob Young says, you're correct, Roca, but I hope they add the time it took to get to that decision at the end of the game, because the timekeeping is a nonsense. Yeah. They'll do that. Again, just handing the ball away. Yeah, something's wrong with the pitch. Oh, here we go. I mean, Paraguay giving the ball away themselves. Nice. Ooh, no one there. Uh-oh. McKennie. There it is. Ooh, almost. Keep the pressure on. Oof. What are you doing there, Freeman? What the fuck? You're going to hurt yourself doing stupid shit like that. Who's this? Is this Paris Hilton? Oh my God, can you bring me my DJ set? I want to play music. Yeah. Curtis says, what's the difference between yellow cards and red cards? Well, yellow cards are basically cautions. So if you've done something that the ref finds egregious in a foul, then you get a yellow card. If you do it a second time, then you get a red card. So you'll get a second yellow and then followed by the red, and you're out of the game. And I don't know what the rules are in the World Cup for this particular cycle, but you might be out for the next 2 games, which would really suck. It means you're basically, your World Cup is over unless the team can get out of the group. You can get a straight red card, but it would have to be a very egregious offense, like studs up, like the cleats, purposely trying to take a player out with your cleats up. That's a red card. Sometimes if you're a defender and you stop the striker, if you're the only defender between the striker and the goalie, and the striker is getting around you with the ball, or the forward, or whatever player is getting around you with the ball, if you grab them, yank them down, push them down, you can get a red card, because it's a clear goal scoring opportunity and you're stopping them from doing so. It's usually kind of near the box. And also the goalie can get a straight red. If a player's one-on-one with them and they juke the goalie swipes their leg out from under them or hits them in some way and doesn't touch the ball, that can be a red card. And when a goalie gets a red card, the goalie leaves the game, but you replace the goalie with another goalie, and another player on the team leaves the game. So that goalie will get replaced by the second string goalie, but one of the players has to leave the game, either defender, midfielder, forward, to cover up for the goalie being kicked out of the game, because you have to go down to 10 men. So it's up to the manager to decide which player he wants to take off at that point when a goalie gets a red card. Right, Darren, the headbutt, yeah. What's his face? Paris Hilton. What the hell does she know about footy? I know. What does Taylor Swift know about the Knicks? But I digress. I'm glad she went to 4 whole games in her entire career, but Yeah, we're going to see I think the United States got to play this smart. Don't get baited by the Paraguay players. The Latin players love to get under the skin of the American players. They know exactly how to do it because Americans have so much pride and that manhood shit. And that's the shit that always gets them in trouble and gets them in to get yellows and reds. So you got to keep your head, got to be composed. Let the referee handle any discipline of these players. Ooh, had Richards coming. Tillman. Is that a goal kick or a corner? No, nothing there. Balogun fell off. Ooh. Could that be a penalty? Ooh, because the studs are up. That might be a penalty, y'all. Because the studs are up, but the cleats are up. There's something that the officials in football want to get rid of, and that is players hitting other players with their cleats up, because that causes a lot of injury and damage to the players. But maybe the VAR checked it and it's not a penalty. I don't know. Nice, Tim. Go. So I guess they didn't call it a penalty. Come on, pull it back. There it is. Where, man? Come on, Serginho. Again, I think Serginho has not been playing a strong game. Yes, he's been active. Yes, he's been in good locations, but he hasn't been good enough in the final third with the pass, and that's an issue. Right, Leonardo mentions the hand. You can also get a yellow card for a handball, which means you intentionally touch the ball. You intentionally try to stop the ball from going into the goal or going to another player. You can get a yellow card for that. If it's egregious, you can get a red card for that. Like, say, if you're a defender on the goal line and a player shoots the ball and you put your hand up to stop the ball from going in the net and you're not the goalie, you can get a red card for that. So, yeah, those little things like that you can get in trouble with. Darren, I could listen to Paris Hilton talk about football anytime. Oh, Darren. Aim higher, Darren. Paris Hilton is a vapid waste of space, dude. Come on. Talk about an airhead. Ooh, that's rough. Are they playing advantage or is that okay? Oh, here we go. Dest. Oh! No one was there. Damn it. Oh, come on, Richards. Damn it. No one was there. That was fantastic. That could have been a 4th goal. Get out of here with that assessment, man. He's not been the best. There's Tom. Yeah. Danielle Zamorano says, Hot Mike is my favorite show. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Danielle. I hope you saw our most recent episode today where Jeff, here we go, Bellingham. Get that hat trick, baby. Oh, almost. Good idea, but yeah, not quite. Yeah, I hope you saw our most recent episode we dropped today. We went live this morning, or this afternoon, Jeff and I did, to talk about his big scoop that Sebastian Stan is not playing Harvey Dent. Two-Face, he's playing Victor Zaz, and that Brian Tyree Henry is playing Harvey Dent. Pretty big scoop there. And that Scarlett Johansson might be playing Andrea Beaumont, the Phantasm. And Charles Dance will be playing the Grandmaster. We will see. So, yeah, that was good fun. It's good fun. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, yesterday I was wrecked. I got to tell you, I did 3 shows in a row and went to Toy Story 5 last night. So yesterday was a full-on, almost 12-hour fucking day between prep and hosting and going to the show and then doing a out-of-theater reaction. And today, although I had 3 shows today, today's a little more relaxed. I think that Christian show I hosted yesterday kind of fucked me up for the rest of the day. It threw off my whole schedule. Whereas today, I didn't record anything until 12 with Snyder. And although this is my third watch along or third live show of the day or third show of the day, it's not as exhausting. Whoa. Hello, Power Ranger Donnie. Thank you for hanging out with us. We got over 100 of you hanging out with us right now. I appreciate you madly. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so before. If you want to send in Streamlabs or Super Chats, feel free either as a thank you or to ask questions. Feel free to send in your Streamlabs and Super Chats as we go along here. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Speaking of which, I haven't checked to see if there's been a Streamlab that's come through at all. Yeah, Fred said, I saw Disclosure Day, very good, but one complaint, no spoilers, is that John Williams sometimes reuses beats from other scores. Ooh, there was a scene where I thought Dennis Nerdy was going to run across the screen because the music sounded like Jurassic Park. Dennis Nedry, oh. Oh, I mean, listen, the man is 91, 92 years old, bro. I mean, maybe he's going to forget some beats that he used already. I'd like to create some space to forgive a man in his 90s. It's not an octogenarian. What do you call it? A nintogenarian? That he's repeating some beats, bro. But I still thought it was an excellent score. In fact, I listened to 2 of the tracks this morning as I was preparing for some shows for the shows for today, and I love the soundtrack, man. I know it's not, as I said in my review, I know it's not Close Encounters or E.T., but I still think it's a damn good soundtrack. But I hear you, Fred. I hear you. That was a funny comment, bro. Yeah, what'd you guys think of Disclosure Day? I like Disclosure Day. I'm going to probably go see it again this weekend. Did you guys like it? I know some of the reviews, some people come out with reviews. I know Jeff didn't like it. He was really upset about me liking it today on our show. But what'd you guys think of it? When they take the break here, the water break, I may go get me some more iced tea because I'm getting a little parched and I'm out of both of my drinks here, my water and my iced tea. Did you like it? What's his face? Did you like it? Robbie M says, great live reaction, Roca. Idea, maybe you can put the actual moving timer so we can watch along with you. I use streaming, so it's a bit delayed. Oh, respect, dude. Yeah, I can. Let me look at how to do that. I'm not an OBS person. I'm not really schooled in OBS, but I know in years past I have done that with OBS when I was watching the NFL playoffs on Twitch. I will try to do that here. I mean, I'm putting the score up with the time there above the score, but you're right. It doesn't have the running clock. So maybe that's something I can definitely explore. Okay, we're taking the 100. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to get another drink. So I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Whew. I was thirsty. Okay. My hydration break as well. All right. What's his face loved it. Wiley UFC said it was okay. Darren said I really enjoyed it. I got quite emotional at the ending. So did I, man. I missed the Lay's commercial. Huh? I heard it. Was Winston in there? Let me know. Was Winston in there? That's awesome. Good defense there by Tim. Was Winston in that commercial, guys? Did you guys see Winston in the commercial? Let me know because I want to text him. Yeah, easy now. Hillary Duff. What? That's Miley Cyrus. Nice. All right, I just texted Winston. Yeah, Paraguay getting a bit chippy. Yeah, Bama, they are. They're gonna do that. That's just what they do. Latin American teams. They get angry, they get frustrated. But I told you guys, right? Pepi, I knew Pepi was gonna come on as soon around the 72-minute mark. Didn't I say that? 72-minute mark. Didn't I say 72-minute? You bring on Pepi. Go back on the videotape. I said it. So, I've watched enough football games to know when managers are going to do certain things, man. So you've gotten good. You've gotten a lot of Balogun. You've gotten a lot of minutes for Balogun, getting him, World Cup ready. And now you're going to bring in Pepi to give him some minutes as well, so he can get a score or two. So, yeah. I got to be honest with you. I kind of want that shirt. Especially if you could just button one button and get away with it. I would absolutely love that shirt. So yeah, what they're doing here, Nick, what I was saying was that as a manager, you want to, slide. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a goal. Yep. Fucking wake up. Actually, this could be good. Now maybe the United States wakes up, stop fucking around with the ball, and now start focusing and put more goals in the back of the net. Because if they get a second one, it becomes a whole nother ball game now. And what they've done is cut their goal differential down now to 2 goals instead of 3 goals. So that's a problem. What happened here? Who fell the fuck asleep? Yeah. Right. Well, Tim Ream with that ridiculous attempt. Yeah. Look at that. What was that, Tim? Yeah. Why were there 5 guys around one dude, and so that the other guy could sneak around the back? That's a breakdown in communication between Tim Ream, who's the captain, and the rest of his defense. Tim Ream should have been calling that out instead of throwing in a lazy leg to try to stop that ball. Yeah, watch out, man. Paraguay could get inspired by this, start pushing the pace. They got firepower on that team. United States starts to get a little too lazy or lackadaisical, or starts to get a little rattled in their head, and then it could be a bad situation. But there it is. What the fuck, Tillman, you have a whole goal to shoot at, and you shoot right at the goalkeeper. Pepi should have fucking shot that. Yep, I agree. 100% agree with what he's saying. God damn it, dude. God damn it, Tillman. And if Paraguay comes in and scores the goal, That looks more ridiculous too. Now, get him. Oh, a little too much. Good idea, but a little too much. I mean, the positives are that they are attacking. The negatives is there's been some issues with getting that ball in the final third, or that ball in the final third, getting it on target. There we go. Go, 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 go. Attack. There comes Richards on the left. There. Cut inside. Cut outside, and then cross that ball. Oh, all right. Oh, they just fuck around. They just want to hold the ball. They just want to play possession now to kind of run out the clock. I think this is dangerous. You want to fucking score. Andrew says, "Are you sure this is good for your blood pressure, Roka?" Listen, bro, I'm Latino. This is nothing. This is a fucking Tuesday at 3 p.m. This is nothing. Please. This is my blood. Can I tell you this? In my entire life, my blood pressure's never been high. I've never tested I've never had any concerns about my blood pressure. Even when I was heavier, I never had any concerns about blood pressure. So I know exactly how much emotion I can handle and how much I can't. But I appreciate your concern, Andrew. Nice. Go, go, go. You got him on the wing. Go. Send him. There he is. Tim Weah, cut inside. No, why are you cutting outside? Woo! Weah! Woo! What a rocket. What? That's a corner. How the fuck do you miss that? His hand is totally on the ball. Are you kidding me right now? That might have totally hit the back of the net. That's insane that you don't see that as a corner kick. That's a shame. Yeah, I know people hate the VAR, but I think it's essential to get the correct decisions. And in fact, in my opinion, I wish they'd use it more so that we can get the correct decisions. Because, I mean, look, the players, the athletes are on a whole nother level now. These referees, for as much as they train, as in shape as they are, as much as they get their eyes checked and on point, there's stuff they're going to miss and stuff that could change a game. And I think that's really important to get that squared away. But the VAR decisions have to be quick. I think that's the problem people have with VAR is it kills the momentum of the game because they take like 10 minutes to figure out whether it's a foul or not, or whether it's, a penalty or not, or whether it's a corner kick or not, or whether someone should get the yellow or not. Like, it's those kinds of situations. Oh, Tillman. Oh, Tillman. He does. So you got to get him off the pitch, Pochettino. He's too fucking old, man. Oh, he's too fucking tired, rather. Get him off the pitch. Ooh, that could be a red. Him showing the ball like that could get him a red. Oh. Yeah, Almiron. Got to take him off. Almiron, I remember, he plays for Newcastle and Liverpool, man. He's one of the guys I'm always scared of on the pitch, man, because he's got a rocket for a foot. Andrew says, good to know. I've been on my blood pressure meds since my early 30s. I'm now in my early 60s. Well, I'm glad you're alive, Andrew. And thanks for hanging out with us, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm very lucky. I don't have any blood pressure issues. I've had some cholesterol issues at times, some LDL issues at times, but nothing to be too upset about. And I have lost, I lost like 45 pounds, something like that. And I put some back on, like 5-6 pounds back on. But I'm still in like, a good place. I need to start now consistently creating a workout program and being on that. Once I'm on that, bro, everything changes. Rob says, I think Tim Ream is also in his early 60s. I mean, for soccer standards or football standards, he absolutely is in his 60s. Come on, baby. One more goal. Fucking ice this thing and let's be done with it. Let's go home. Ow. Tim Ream. Oh, shoot it. Pepi. Oh, come on, dude. Why aren't you guys communicating with each other? Oh, good idea, Ricardo. Good idea, Ricardo. Get that ball. Get that ball. Nice. Go, go, go. No, he wants to hold on to it to waste time. Yeah, Tillman's just, yeah. Oh, and then give him why are you going to give him a goal kick? Why wouldn't you got a corner kick out of it, Tillman? God damn it. Get him off the pitch, man. Tillman's making some bonehead mistakes. I know he's got the speed. I know he's got the ability, but get him off the pitch, dog. Is Ray coming? Is he coming in for Tillman? Why can't Reyna get a start? I'm so confused by this. Listen, we're up 3-1, so I'll be complaining, but yeah. Oh, good. Good. Get him off the pitch. I mean, look, he played well. I'm not gonna say anything negative, but I mean, a couple of his passes or decisions in the last few minutes not been positive. But again, probably because he's tired. Now, be careful, man. They're spreading out this defense. Be careful. Get this out of here. Go, go, go. Get it out of here. I'd love to see Weah get a one-on-one shot with the goal. Nice. Oh, almost. Oh. Is that a handball? Yeah. Oh, it hit the top of his head. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, he could have gotten a yellow for that. I mean, Enciso made a meal out of it by throwing himself on the ground like that, but you don't want to give him the opportunity to do that. You want to be smarter than that. Shit. Get it out. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's got to be. Oh, is it offside? Offside flag. Okay. Andrew says, in no small part, me being a live Roca is down to you, Ken, and Miss Movies talking about mental health. Oh, Andrew, that's very kind of you to say, brother. I appreciate that. Very honored that you would say that, man. Honestly, us sharing our journeys, it's something that I think all of us are very honored we get to do, and that people even listen to us because we all go through stuff. Yeah, I know Ken's been open about it. I was on Miss Movies podcast years and years ago, her mental health podcast, which was my honor to be on. I hope she's doing well. I haven't seen her in a long time. We don't really communicate or follow each other anymore. Those were the Schmodown days. But I hope she's well, for sure. I do watch Ken's show every once in a while, The Blathering. Sometimes I'll watch a few minutes of that when it's live on Facebook. I'll watch it. I've been thinking about asking him to come on as a guest, but I don't want to push myself on people. I'm kind of self-conscious about that shit. So, if they want me to come on, I'm always open to go on any of my friends' shows or podcasts. I love to do it. They sound like Trump. I love to do it. I love to go on their shows. I'm a big fan of the shows. Ken, The Blathering. It's such a great show. Best show on Facebook. They say he's the greatest color man in the Schmodown. They say he's the best. Yeah, they're just fucking hanging on to the ball and pissing away the time, which I think is dangerous. I really do. I don't like it. I don't like when Liverpool does it, especially under Arne Slot, and I really don't like the USA doing it. Go get more goals. We need goal differential. You don't know how important goal differential could be. Why aren't you attacking the goalie there and putting your leg up? Uh-oh. That was almost a handball. Oh, shit. Shit. Get out there. Nice, Tim. Nice freeze. Go. Somebody break. Damn it. Yeah, Reyna could have turned. Oh, yeah. Yes, it has been, Rob. A little frustrating, Rob. It's because they think the game was over. They want to fucking take the game. And maybe they think they're conserving themselves for Australia and Turkey, but I think you got to be firing on all cylinders, man. Keep that momentum. Excuse me. Josh says, have you seen any of the UFC 250 press conference at the Lincoln Memorial? Fuck no, man. It is horrific that they're doing weigh-ins at the Lincoln Memorial. Talk about idiocracy, man. Fuck no, man. Fuck no. Oof. Yeah. Zay reviews his Roku. Will the Geek Buddies episode drop tomorrow or Sunday? What do you think? Should I drop it tomorrow or today? Like Saturdays, we don't always do as well as we do on Sundays. But that news story is pretty topical that Jeff spoke about, and certainly Shannon and I broke it down. So I don't know. Would tomorrow be better or Sunday be better? What would you guys like? I know, Zay. I've been thinking about it, doing a stream of Freedom 250 and just shit all over it for 2 or 3 hours, but maybe someone will come to my house and kill me if I do that. So I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest. Also, do I want to be surrounded by, a broadcast that's just sucking MAGA's dick the whole time? I don't know that I necessarily want to do that, to be honest with you. No matter how much money I might bring in, shitting on it. Look at this. Almost like where's the Olay chance? If there were United States fans who understood the Olay chance, they'd be doing Olay with every pass. Oh, not a foul. Nice. Get out of the way, ref. Oh, that's got to be come on. Is that a yellow? It's got to be a yellow. Come on now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I would love a Geek Buddies World Cup watch. That would be fun. Yeah, I was thinking, Bam, I am thinking about going, doing the live watch along tomorrow night of the Knicks game and the Spurs game. Ooh, that could be a red, man. Studs up on that. I know in the Premier League, that's a potential red. I don't know how that is in the World Cup, but certainly in the Premier League, it's a potential red. There you go. He's onside. Send him. Pepi, come on, Pepi. Come on, Pepi. God damn it. I mean, if you ask for the ball, dog, you got to put it away. Didn't even need to shoot it. Could have just take possession, spin around the last defender, and you've got a free shot at goal. This is the frustrating thing for me about Pepi is that sometimes he makes questionable decisions when he's shooting at the goal. Like he makes questionable decisions. Oh, get out of here. What? For what? Yeah, that's my problem with Pepi, Rob. That's why Pepi isn't starting, because Pepi doesn't hit the fucking target as consistently as Balogun does. People love Pepi. They have a natural inclination to love him, which I understand. But he is not as good of a striker as Balogun is. And it's frustrating. I think people cheer for Pepi like they cheer for their brother or their family member or their family member or their friend who has you just want him to do good so badly. And when he does well, you overstate it as if it's incredible. Uh-oh. Shoot it! What the fuck, Berhalter? God damn. Yeah, something's up with this pitch, man. They're slipping all over the place. So something's wrong with the preparation of this pitch, or they need to get better cleats. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh. Is he okay? 7 minutes of stoppage time. Yikes. Oof. Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad. Reina, for you to be slamming the pitch. Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what Reina's going on about. Are you 30 seconds ahead? Sorry, Gregory. Malone Kids, John, as a Latino, any thought about Diego Maradona as a player in person? I know people are divided because of his personal problems and political ideologies. How do you people see him in the U.S.? As a god, like honestly, like my first World Cup that I ever watched was Maradona winning the World Cup there against West Germany. Honestly, I remember sitting in my my aunt's apartment with all my family members, my dad, my uncles, my aunts, all there watching on a small 20-inch television. Oh, beautiful! Oh, Robinson. Oh, is there a handball? Nice, Wea. Come on, Robinson. Well, I kept calling him Richard. Sorry about that. Robinson. Yeah, there he is. Come on, Anthony. Oof. Watch out now. Overcommit. We'll get our defense in some trouble if we overcommit. So everybody get back in formation. Yeah, see what I mean? This is dangerous. Set up the defense again. Everybody run back. Everybody run back. There we go. Good job, Tyler. Everybody run back. Get that ball, Tyler. Oh! Yeah, absolutely. Come on, Tyler. Another yellow for them. But yeah. Anyway, Maradona, amazing, a god. I was very sad when he lost to West Germany 4 years later. One of the most amazing players I've ever seen. I've watched 2 documentaries. I actually got to interview way back when I did Collider Sports. I got to interview the guy who did the Maradona documentary that was on HBO. He was amazing. Asif Kapadi, I think his name is. He was fantastic and such a fun conversation, me and him. Yeah, I don't know. His feet were up there. Yeah, I don't think that's a penalty. But yeah, so yeah, that's how we see him here. Andrew says, how many teams make it out of the group stage? Yeah, 8, as Darren said, 8 teams who are the group winners. So every team that wins the group makes out of the group stage, and then 6 second place winners. And they determine that by who scored the most points or who has the highest goal differential. So 2 of the second place teams do not make it out to the quarterfinals. I think they sat Christian because they want to save him for the bigger games. I think they were like, look, this game's done 3-0. We can sit on this lead and play around with it. We can beat this team. We can nurse this lead. Christian get a rest. I think there's nothing wrong with that. Pulisic has been injured. He's had troubles for the last year. So why risk it if you don't need to risk it? Ooh, there's another one. Yeah, I might do a lot. Depending, the Lady Outlaw wants to go see the new RuPaul movie. So tomorrow, depending on the schedule, I may do a live watch along of the Brazil-Morocco game and then go right into the Knicks game. It's very possible. Or I'll just do the Knicks game. So it all depends on our timing and all of that. So. Oh, right. There is 12 groups this year. My bad. So, right, 12 group winners make it out, and I think 10 make it out of the second Second place. How many minutes left? You see on the top corner there, the score. You see by the score, you see the time. See the red number? That's 7 additional minutes. So every half is 45 minutes. Of course, put together, it's 90 minutes. So now we're at the 95th minute of 97 minutes. So that's where we're at right now. So once it hits the 97-minute mark, the ref can decide to end the game or give an extra minute or two, depending on what's gone on with fouls and injuries or whatever. So, and ball out of the play. So, here we go. Oh, that was a great idea. Pepi was there wide open. Good idea, man. Almost. Yeah, this is going to sit on the ball. Ooh. Come on. Oh, well. You don't want to give up a goal here, man. Just sit on the ball. Just sit on the ball. Ride out the last minute. Yeah, no fucking rush. Pass the ball around. Don't try to score. Just ride out the time now. Yeah. Just like a FIFA game. Just ride out the time. Yeah, there it is. Go. Nice. Easy now. Nice. That's what you do. Just kick the ball around for the next minute. Hopefully the referee blows the whistle. Back to the goalkeeper. Yep, there you go. And then back out to Tim Ream. Perfect. Yep, that's what you do. Just waste the time, dog. Ooh, don't want to pass the ball to the center of the fucking pitch, Tim. See what I mean? That's the danger. Don't mess around with the ball in the center of the pitch. You want to keep the ball in the wings. Just cross it. The referee will call it. Oh. Right now! Gio! 4 years later, redemption and retribution. Amazing. Reina! Beautiful. Reina! Gio! Whoosh! Look at that. Tillman, take a lesson. Kick where the goalie isn't. Kick the ball to where the goalie isn't. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, Gio. Hard done by Berhalter. Did Berhalter's son pass him the ball? That would be amazing. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Pochettino. Nice, man. Nice. Pulisic giving him some love, too. 3 points and a 3-goal goal differential. That's it. Game over. Yeah. Most goals we've ever scored in a World Cup game. That's amazing. Thanks, Bama Michael. Thanks for a great stream tonight, Roger. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate y'all madly. As I said, I will let you all know if I'm able to do a watch along tomorrow of one of the games, and then Sunday we'll see what game I choose to do. Sunday a little bit more relaxed. We'll see, but I'll let you guys know. I'll announce it on my social media. Follow me at the Roca Says there, and if you want to send some love, some of you may be watching this later. If you want to send some love, hit that thanks button and send us some love here on the channel as well. You guys are amazing. Thanks for keeping me company. You're thanking me for keeping you company. Thank you for keeping me company and watching this. It's so much fun to go have people talk back and forth about through the whole game. So go USA. Beautiful. All right. Take care of yourselves. Be well. I'll talk to you next time with another brand new reaction, video, watch along, what have you, here on the John Roca channel. Good 3 points here for the United States national team. And I'll talk to you next time. Take care, everybody.